Hey everyone, my name is Reed and I'm the creator of Meadow Mentor. I'm looking for 3 to 5 people who would like to test this app to give me feedback on what's working and what's not. I just implemented a brand new memory system. It's lightweight right now, it's not designed to be the best memory system, but it's lightweight enough where I can see where it works and where it doesn't work, and then based on people's feedback, I can iterate on it to make it better. So I'm gonna chat with Chef K right now and just ask, what information do you have about me? And then I'll describe and talk about the kind of data that it keeps in memory. Okay, so there's actually 2 different systems. There's health data, so it knows from my health data that I have Crohn's disease. It knows that I'm not in a flare currently, and it knows the diet that I'm on. And it even mentions here specifically stage 2. So this stage 2 information actually comes from the memory system that I made. So it keeps track of which stages you're on for a given diet, and I support Mediterranean, Paleo AIP, the specific carbohydrate diet, and the gut and psychology syndrome protocol. And so goals as well are tracked in the memory system. So my primary goal is reaching clinical remission. Actually, I should say maintaining. So let me change that. Um, Change my primary goal to say maintaining clinical remission. And so what it's going to do, it's going to use a tool to update that data, and it gets saved into the database. So it says, since your primary goal is remission, would you like me to replace it with entirely, or should I keep remission as a secondary? Replace the primary goal. So this is great. So there's primary goals, and then there are 2 secondary goals. And so it's asking me for a clarification, so it gets that right. Okay, so it's a great goal to have, especially as you're navigating stage 2 of gaps. Is there anything else you'd like to adjust? Okay, so again, show me my saved info. Okay, so active diet is GAPS protocol stage 2. The goals: primary goal, maintaining clinical remission. Secondary goals: chew food thoroughly. So your secondary goals can be, all of your goals can be anything that you want, but you have the freedom to decide what those goals look like and what they are. It's really up to you. So for me personally, I struggle with behavioral goals. And so, chewing food thoroughly, I tend to eat just really fast and don't chew my food thoroughly. So, those are my goals. And then it also tracks progress and learning. So, you can tell it like how well you tolerate certain food. Um, let's see, so ginger, it says here, is an important staple food. That's right. I tolerate homemade yogurt made with a certain kind of milk, and then egg yolks. I've been testing tolerance for that. 2 raw egg yolks were not tolerated on stage 2, so the plan was to try 1 egg yolk. So that's great. I actually didn't try just doing 1 egg yolk this morning. I kind of felt like I should take a break from that entirely. So that's really cool. It knows my goals. So let's see. I want to show off it creating a recipe. Well, no. I have a recipe in my saved list for fermented food. Can't remember. Can you show me that? Okay, so what it can do with tools is, uh, hmm? Okay, exactly. Awesome. So it searched through my saved recipes and it found a few fermented recipes. So the one that I was thinking of was this one. Um, so now I can say, I could click on it. I'll just open it in another tab. And this is the recipe that I made actually the other night. It's a fermented drink. If you don't know about it, you can ferment beets. And it has all of the instructions. And this is something that I plan to make this week. So I'm going to say, show me the details of the red beet fermented kvass. And you'll see what happens in a second here. But yeah, it fetched the details of the recipe, and then it shows it right in the chat. And now it has this recipe um, in its context, and it can talk about it. So it's listing the ingredients, the instructions, um, and so now what I can do is I can like ask questions. So, you know, what kind of probiotics can I get from this drink? Why is it so healthy? Or is it not? And hopefully you'll see here that it will do web search and it will get some like scientific research information about this. Yep, it says web search completed. I'm doing this all in real time. I'm making this up on the spot. This isn't a rehearsed demo. I haven't done this before. So this is all on the fly. So beet kvass is often called a miracle tonic in the GAPS community because it is incredibly dense with nutrients and healing properties. Very gentle on the digestive system. So it says lacto fermentation, so Lactobacillus plantarum, known for its ability to survive the stomach acid and reach the gut. And then, okay, so here's where it's awesome. Here's where it's pulling in my disease information that it knows. So it helps reduce inflammation and strengthen the gut lining, which is critical for Crohn's. So I'm not going to read everything about this. Yeah, this is just a really quick demo of Meadow Mentor. Again, I'm looking for 3 to 5 people who want to give feedback on it, especially looking for feedback on the memory system. Is it remembering what you want? Is it telling you and referring to your memories when you want it to? Because it can decide on its own when to pull information from your memories. So I want to know if it's using it at the appropriate time. Alright, well, thank you for watching. If you want to try it out, you can sign up at meadowmentor.com for free. You get 7 credits. And for the people that reach out to me directly that want to be more official testers, I will credit your account with a lot more credits so that you can use the AI features in this app. But you do have to reach out to me and commit to a certain amount of time per week that I can check in with you and ask you questions about your experience with using Meadow Mentor. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.